Something powerful is about to shift in your life, and it always begins silently, just like Ugadi. You might think Ugadi is just another festival, new clothes, mango pakhadi, family time, but what if I tell you this day is actually a cosmic reset button, a moment where your past, your present, and your future quietly realign? And if you ignore it, you might miss the energy that can change your entire year. Stay with me because by the end, you will never look at Ugadi the same way again. There's a reason why, deep inside, you feel something different on Ugadi morning, a strange mix of hope, fear, and expectation. It's not random. It's because Ugadi is not just the start of a calendar, it's the start of your personal cycle of karma. And whether you realize it or not, this day reflects your life. Think about it. Have you ever noticed some Ugadis feel joyful, while some feel heavy? Some years begin with clarity, others begin with confusion. That's not coincidence. That's energy. And this is where your life problem begins. You've been trying to control everything logically, planning, worrying, overthinking. But Ugadi doesn't respond to logic. It responds to alignment. And most people miss this completely. They celebrate the outer rituals but ignore the inner shift. And that's why their year feels the same, repeating the same struggles, the same emotional cycles, the same disappointments. But you are here now, which means something is about to change. Listen carefully. Ugadi is made of two words, Yuga meaning age and Adi meaning beginning. But this isn't just about time. This is about you. This is the day where your inner world sets the tone for your outer reality. If your mind is heavy, your year will feel heavy. If your heart is clear, your path becomes lighter. And this is where most people make a silent mistake. They carry old emotions into a new beginning. Resentment, regret, fear. And then they expect miracles. But Ugadi doesn't work like that. It reflects what you bring into it. Now here's something most people don't talk about. Ugadi pakhadi. That mixture of 6 tastes: sweet, sour, bitter, spicy, salty, tangy. You've eaten it, but have you ever truly understood it? Each taste is not just flavor. It's a message. Sweet represents happiness. Bitter represents pain. Sour represents surprises. Spicy represents anger. Salty represents interest in life. Tangy represents challenges. And when you taste all of them together, it's life. Ugadi is not promising you only happiness. It's preparing you for everything. And here's the truth you need to hear. If you resist certain emotions, your year becomes harder. But if you accept all phases, your life flows smoother. This is the hidden blessing of Ugadi. It teaches you emotional balance. And this is where your transformation begins. Because right now, you might be stuck in one emotion. Maybe stress. Maybe sadness. Maybe confusion. But Ugadi is telling you, don't stay there. Move. Flow. Accept. Now let me take you deeper. On Ugadi, something subtle happens in your mind. Your brain becomes more receptive. Your subconscious becomes more open, which means whatever you think strongly on this day starts shaping your reality. And this is why your thoughts on Ugadi are extremely powerful. If you wake up worrying, you program struggle. If you wake up with clarity, you program direction. If you wake up with gratitude, you attract stability. So the question is, what are you going to carry into your new beginning? Because whether you decide consciously or unconsciously, you are deciding. Now here's something even more important. Ugadi is also about letting go, but not in a dramatic way. In a silent, internal way. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to prove it. You just need to release what no longer serves you. That one memory that still hurts. That one fear that keeps repeating. That one doubt that keeps whispering. You're not ready. Ugadi is the moment you stop listening to that voice and choose a new one. Now listen carefully, this part matters. Every Ugadi carries a different energy. And this year, the energy is shifting towards growth, but only for those who are ready to take responsibility. This is not a passive year. This is not a wait and see year. This is a decide and act year. So if you've been delaying something, a decision, a change, a step forward, this Ugadi is your push. And if you ignore it, life will push you harder. Because the energy of Ugadi doesn't stay neutral. It either supports you or challenges you, depending on your choices. Now, imagine this. What if this Ugadi is the one that changes your story? What if this is the year where things finally start moving? But only if you align. And alignment doesn't mean perfection. It means honesty. Be honest about where you are. Be honest about what you feel. Be honest about what you want. Because the moment you stop lying to yourself, your path becomes clearer. Now, I want you to visualize something. Ugadi morning. Fresh air. new clothes, a new beginning, but more importantly, a new version of you. Not the one who keeps repeating the past, not the one who doubts every step, but the one who understands life is a mix of everything and still chooses to move forward. That is the real celebration of Ugadi. Not outside, inside. And before this ends, I want to tell you something important. You didn't watch this by accident. If this message reached you, it means you're ready for a shift. So don't ignore this feeling. Take it seriously. And if you truly want this year to be different, do this one thing. On Ugadi morning, sit quietly for a few minutes and ask yourself, what am I ready to release? And what am I ready to become? Your answer will shape your year. If this touched something inside you, don't just scroll away like this so this message reaches someone who needs it. Comment your zodiac sign below because your journey is unique and I want to see who is stepping into this new beginning with awareness. And most importantly, subscribe, because the coming days carry powerful shifts, and if you miss them, you might miss the guidance you actually need. This Ugadi, don't just celebrate it. Use it, because this is not just a festival. This is your beginning.